Hello friends, welcome back to the final instalment of the album recording process. This video was actually recorded on the 22nd of November 2024. We are now at time of recording, let me see, beginning of January, so about a month and a half in filming this and then uploading it. Why the delay, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. That's because Christmas got in the way, life. And also there was a few other videos I wanted to upload beforehand, a bit more in a real time of gigging videos that I'd done, a little Christmassy one, you know, end of year, beginning of year recap, projection, that sort of thing, which you should totes go and check out. But that's why there was a bit of a delay between the recording session videos. So yes, this is the last one, which was our day 8, I think it was, yeah. And it's not a massively visually sexy video, apart from us being in it, of course. Haha, lol. That's because most recording elements were... Was that right? Most things were done at this point. Vocals, guitars are all done. Percussion-y bits are all done. Xavier does do a few little bassy bits, and I think a few keyboard bits and bobs. I'm not sure if that's recording or not. But because this was the last day, this was the day of fluff, you know, of putting little bits of sprinkles on top of it already, of the stuff that we already had, just to liven it up a bit, giving a bit more character, a bit more shape. So it was a lot of editing, a lot of conceptually, I don't know, you know what I mean? There's little sprinkles at the end. Because one of the things that we did do, actually, thinking about it, well, I'm not thinking about it, written notes. One of the things we did do was, when I spoke to my good friend Simon Lamar, which there's a video about that I opened a show for him, and actually Xavier recorded his stuff and plays in his band, which is pretty nice. But one of the things Simon told me was, when I said I was doing this album and that I was demoing some songs, he said, make the demos as good as you can make them, because there is a chance you might end up using some of the stuff in the final recordings themselves. And hashtag spoiler, that's exactly what happened. Because I used some Logic drums and some percussion stuff on the demos to try and give it a bit of flavour, to get an idea across. And some of the things just didn't sound nice or were massively off vibe-wise in terms of what we finished, in terms of what the finished product was. So they didn't quite mix well, if you know what I mean. But some things did stay, and the things that did stay that sounded nice were kind of kept the same. The ideas that stayed but didn't sound nice, like the sound of the bass drum, for example, we changed that. So that's what today was doing as well. What else do I have on my notes? Yes. So my previous recordings, as I've said in previous videos, were also with Xavier, with my band. Now, there was 3 of us in that band, so when all 3 of us bring our own personalities and we play together, we create a 4th personality. You know, right? That makes sense, yeah? Good. And then the 5th personality was Xavier recording / mixing us, because he mixed those stuff. Now, because this was a solo project, and it was only going to be me playing on it predominantly, with some supporting stuff from Xavier, I wanted someone else to mix it, because I wanted to have as much personalities, as many different personalities in it to create the overall sound. So, and as of the time of recording, I've had some of the mixes back from a wonderful friend of mine called Wayne Proctor, and I will put his link in the video below. House of Tone, mixing suite and mixing and mastering. And I've had some of the mixes back, and I'm so happy because it is exactly what I was after. Because he has really put his own personality on it whilst being completely honourable to the songs. So I can't wait for you to hear them. Now, I have no release date as time of recording this, but you will hear them, and I'm so happy for you to hear them. So, but yeah, as a bit of a summary, recorded at Poolside Studios, mixed and mastered at House of Tone. Go check out those links. Now, the last thing I wanted to say in this recording was what I wanted to achieve because, as previously stated in previous videos, I'm using the word previous a lot, soz. I wanted to go into this recording and have it a different experience than I previously had. And there was two main things I had to do going into these. One was to be completely present, because looking back on it, I wasn't present when I had done previous recordings, because I was always thinking about the end result, and I was thinking about what the end result would be like and how it would affect, I don't know, people, or how many people would listen to it, and blah blah blah, which completely distracted me from in the moment and enjoying it. This time I really tried to be in the moment, and as a result I enjoyed this process a hell of a lot more. I think I'll get better at it the more I do it, but I think if we use these recordings and this album as a starting point going forward, I think it's strong going forward. And hopefully you hear it in the songs when you listen to it, because I do when I listen to it. The second thing I wanted to do was be a lot more prepared. I've been prepared previously, but not to the extent that I could have been and should have been. And this, I feel I've made a great personal step forward. And again, I think it shows, because we stuck to our schedule. Things were done quickly. We still had room to play. We still did interesting stuff, but I think the preparation, the next recordings, I can't wait. Thank you very much for recording. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed and bell icon and all that mumbo jumbo, please do. Check out Poolside and House of Tone in the links below. And I love you, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.